but you also have to worry about the Farsa on the back line.
Something tells me maybe Esmeralda here. Slot 4.
Yeah, Esmeralda ban for Blacklist or pick for Echo?
A pick for Echo, I'm guessing.
Well,
if
that
doesn't
just
happen
means
here.
that Grok is forced to play +5.
Yeah,
right?
you just lock in the Grok on Yawi. That's fine. Is it? Yeah, could be.
Yeah. They're still respecting the fact that, you know, Echo can pull out the Karita on last
Another
phase.
switcheroo. Yeah, another switcheroo on the Grok.
So, Paquito. Probably for Sanford.
I think there's, that's what I love, right? There's a lot of options too, but also the gold lane, the marksman options. Do we see Benny Cutie just play the Irithel here? Does he go?
I think so.
I mean, we've even seen Bruno pop up and do really well, right? So it's going to be the Melissa to go along with
Still
that.
a secret. It's still a secret, dude.
They play Melissa into a Farsa. This is confidence coming out from Echo. So Blacklist, you want to double down. There is that Lolita still for Oh My Venus. And also, okay, there you go.
That's what we were talking about.
Never mind. It was what we were talking about, you know.
It's so good.
Mathilda on the hands of Venus with the Barats. Now Echo. What do you do here? Do you still go for the blind side? Jawhead for Yawi is open if they want to go that route. Or Paquito for the Esmeralda lane. And also a decent matchup against the Farsa because he can hunt him down. But if you want to swerve, Lapu Lapu is still open.
Lapu Lapu would be a great a swerve pick, right? But again, I just got to say, Blacklist International, we've seen this before. The mobility is massive here. Not only that, but also just having the damage front loaded.
This is money. Blacklist lineup is money. Just again, by giving over the Esmeralda, there's nothing to answer the Matilda. You're giving shields, and there's nobody to eat away from you. But
told you.
Midnight! Robert Neil de Guzman! You know it. Yawi's your boy. There it is, the lover boy.
Still did not come from the future, but the Jawhead against the Matilda, this is an old matchup. Even if you try to save the guy, you're still just recovering from the range that you've thrown him in. So I think that is, you know, that's the thing of beauty here for Echo is that they have a lot of catch, they have a lot of disengage, and there's a lot of ways for you to protect the Melissa.
Man, Leo, if you guys, I know you guys can't see Leo right now, he is rejoicing because he can once again say the iconic words of Kaka for this matchup.
Not me, not me, dude.
That was not Leo.
Renmar's nearby.
Yeah, that's a different dude.
I'm gonna call him over, give him my mic, and just
Give
do
him
it.
your mic.
For those who are wondering, it's never Leo
It's
that is
never
doing
been
the
me.
Kaka sound. It's a sound bite.
Yes, on the world stage it's Wolf, but here it's Renmar for sure. Nice to stop. All right, so back into the action here. A little bit of old and a little bit of new.
This time around, it's the Jawhead.
It's a chess match for sure, ladies and gentlemen. And one of the pieces don't match the rest because this Jawhead is coming straight out of Season 7.
Man, I'm happy to see Jawhead back on the table too. And this should work really well for what Blacklist International is going to be throwing at them, and especially in the mobility department. You can fly away, but if I just toss you up and run into you, you can't get far.
Let me give you a heads up. This is the most banned hero against Yawi.
The Jawhead.
Historically speaking.
Historically, I was going to say, Season 10 stats?
This was the most banned, I mean, not in Season 10, Season 8, Season 9.
Yeah.
Most banned hero against Yawi.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it. Again, he's one of the top 3 dudes when you say the words TikTok play. Who is it?
Yawi.
Yawi, and then possibly Light.
Renegade.
And then Renegade.
Renegade, the hitman who's, you know, here with us and...
mere inches away.
Fanboying. Leo fanboying.
Back into the action.
Back into the action we go. Oheb. Quite low here. Benny Cutie might be looking to make a play. Can't get it though. So already pushing Oheb out of the lane. And here we go. This is what we expect, right? Yawi to be in the jungle of Blacklist International. It was taken.
He was able to secure it.
It was taken.
Grant that purple.
So that gives him the advantage here. Wise, you know, has to go and look for anything he can, but look at Oh My Venus. Going to be able to get away as well.
Again, this is the answer coming out from Echo. It's Yawi with the tosses. And Blacklist International, again, they don't have any answer to this because even if you do have this, the guiding wind, it's just recovering the distance that you know, Yawi has been making. It's just the disparity between initiations, right? You have Echo who can just frontline for you, and then he is already a threat enough for Blacklist to run away.
Yep, and the way that Echo are playing, they're taking the tempo of game 2, and now
Yawi going to have to use that flicker, but meanwhile, the turtle was going to be worked on. Carl Teasy there along with Wise. They're going to try to push them back here. There's Sanford goes in. Carl Teasy able to secure it, and they get the lockdown on Wise. That's first blood going in the hands of Sanji.
Such a nasty wild charge coming up from Sanford.
On the bottom side. That looked like that was just a couple minutes ago.
In the vernacular, and literally, this is what the Echo boys call it. That's a dungol.
That's the Dungol, and now Sanji, though, gonna get punished here. Yaoi shows up a little bit too late.
I missed the Kaka sound, Leo, but I love the fact that Blackness pulled that combo off in the mid lane against Sanji. You do not give him any time to recover those HPs back. So you use everything that you have, both on Haji and oh my Venus with Carl Teasy. He is hunting right now.
No, him and Yaoi. Again, you cannot discount the fact that those smart missiles, they hurt.
Yep. On the early stages, they do hurt. So Blackness International, again, they don't have any firepower to deal with the joint right now. No Oheb.
Oheb not going to be able to escape that one, even with Oh My Venus trying to get that guiding wind off.
Sanji
just waiting there
looking
patiently.
at it.
He got it.
Got the feathered airstrike. Going to commit it, but ultimately Blackness International, they're going to back off here. But this is, again, a good moment for Benny Cutie.
Venus knows.
Yeah. That should not be an engagement.
Oh, no,
it's a 3v2. That's 3v2.
Yaoi still there. Not able to get the injector off.
Yep.
But look at all that gold going to the hands of Benny Cutie right now as they keep Oh My Venus and Oheb back, even poking them down just a little bit.
Yaoi's still here. Jawhead, although he missed the ejector earlier on, this is insane gold lane pressure over the Beatrix Blackness International. They have to deal with this because, you know, Benny Cutie is going to pull out of this lane with so much gold.
Midnight. Yaoi hasn't left that lane. He stayed in that bush for so long.
He's still there.
He doesn't mind dying here because he's a giant, you know. He doesn't buy physical attack damage. What he is in this game is a throwing machine.
It's ride or die with his gold laner down there, much like he is with Jen in real life. This is amazing.
My goodness, he does love Benny Cutie. And he is giving all the space in the world for, you know, the Melissa, which is going to become a problem later on once the item starts popping out.
Sanford going to get gobbled up here. Turtle going to be secured by Wise, and there's the heavy spin. Sanford survives. There's the feathered airstrike coming down.
Wow.
Now, look at the bob and weave there coming out from Sanji.
Midnight, correct me if I'm wrong. The fact that the heavy spin did not affect Wise was because of the cleanse you get with a Detoness Welcome.
Yep. He's immune during that time where he eats people and you know, throwing them to the stone. Yeah.
Carl tried.
That first item pickup coming out from Sanford.
Yep. Sea Halberd, you know, reduce the amount of regen for the Esmeralda. And also it does provide decent amount of damage with Oh My Venus thrown by Yaoi.
It's a good injector play coming out. Carl Teasy, Sanji a little bit late. They might still try to commit to this. Oheb saying a little bit too long. Benny Cutie goes in, has the guiding win though. So right now they disengage. Echo going to try to figure out if they can still press the situation here. They always have to worry about where is Yaoi. That injector is going to be crucial here. Sanji backs off for now.
Top lane though, this is where, you know, start seeing the effects of the Sea Halberd, but Edward is still sustaining up against the ground. So I don't think the item was much of a purchase.
Not yet.
For Sanford, but it does.
We missed that one.
Venus.
Off-camera kill coming out. Able to grab it. Feathered airstrike coming down to Echo. Just continuing to find these picks across the map, whichever lane it may be.
Again, this is how Echo wins. You have to play to their tempo, and boy, oh boy, do they want to fight every single time they can. Cooldowns are off, cooldowns are on, it doesn't matter.
Yep, and Jawhead is all over the place here against Blackness International. It's hard for them to find any form of resource that can be farmed by either Wise or Oheb on the map, because Jawhead is always in the mid lane and the bottom lane. Edward is left alone on the top lane, and now the Sea Halberd takes into effect as the regeneration and sustain was not enough for the Esmeralda.
Not only that, but having that high and dry too, and just Edward being there all alone, able to grab that kill, and now the fight for the turtle. Blackness International down 2 members here. The numbers aren't for them. Here comes the heavy spin. Wise is going to be locked down, but Carl Teasy takes part of the damage and able to get the retribution off just like that.
Immaculate shot calling. They knew that they just wanted the objective.
Yep, Carl Teasy was like, okay, the turtle is low, I can get my retribution in, and then we walk out. Echo just wants to make this lead massive in the late game so that they output enough damage for them to be able to take out the tanky frontliners on the side of Blacklist International.
I mean, that's what's happening here. Echo, the key to their success in this 7-minute game is it doesn't matter how much peel you have if we can burst you down fast enough.
Yep. So it's just about Echo, you know, putting out the pressure on the map and making sure that they get all the resources that they need, especially on BLCK. BLCK will play a huge part here for Echo in terms of dealing damage onto the barracks. So I feel like it is Echo's time still, but they're not in a rush here.
Oh, no.
Oh, Edward could be in trouble here. You can't escape that one. Sanji on a killing spree. Do Wise and Haji have anything to say about it? It looks like not, but Carl Teasy also now in Wise's purple buff. Does he want to? Okay.
He got it.
He got it again.
Carl Teasy guilty on 2 counts of Grand Theft Purple. So far, it's been 2 times now that
Sanji.
Agent Zero had no backup.
Sanji has been only hit by Feather District once in this game.
He is
Dodging everything.
As I like to call it, Sanji's moving and grooving, man. He is not getting hit by any feathered
Yawi has
airstrike.
flicker.
Yawi using the conceal. Again, the amount of pressure when you have a Jawhead across from you is massive. BLCK working on that turret, not going to be able to get it just yet. But hey, BLCK's having a heck of a time, right?
Yeah.
He's just in vacation mode.
Imagine he's just hitting the attack button and he's been farming for 8 minutes while all his teammates has moved all across the map.
Well, once again, Yawi goes in. He's going to have to be careful here. Oh my Venus as well, using the ultimate, so they just back off for now.
Yeah, there's so many backup from Echo to the point where Blacklist, even if they find the angle against Yawi, you know, Sanji is just there. Ooh, Feather Death Strike. Oh, the copy of Feather Death Strike.
A guiding strike.
Guiding strike indeed. Sanji with the sustain from the passive is back to full health with Carl Teasy, making sure that they have enough of you know, confusion going on for Blacklist International, so that if Blacklist fights in the mid lane, they get Lord for Echo.
If I may, windy airstrike.
I like it.
Nice.
I mean, the one thing that Blacklist has over Echo is the range advantage, but what are you going to do with range when you're dealing with so much firepower?
Oh, Edward now going to be the focus here. Feathered airstrike going to come down. They have to disengage from it. Lord does reset as well. Looks like Echo's just going to go back to base, heal up for a little bit. Little bit of ultimates coming down. The tier 1 still holding on here by a thread for Echo.
Almost hit Sanji there, by the way.
Yeah, finally, but still no one going down.
Sanford.
They're going to go ahead and continue on the Lord here. Sanford, they got to be careful. Wise, look at that. The vision here being provided. Sanford waiting patiently. The turret finally goes down the mid lane. Can a Blacklist International get the position they need? Edward comes in. Sanford, though, finding Oheb. Going to push him back. Lord is secured by Wise as he falls to BLCK. It's a trade across the board for now. Can Echo come out on top of it? But Blacklist International grabbing the Lord here.
Oh no, Sanford, he opted to go for the Oheb kill. He went in with the flicker and used the wild charge, but he messed up. He was not able to press the power of nature, and Oheb was able to get away. Now, if he committed the wild charge onto the barracks, Carl Teasy would have gotten the Lord. But because of that, because of Sanford's target selection, Wise was able to inject his retribution onto the Lord, and he was able to out-retry Carl Teasy.
He inserted that battle spell right in that crevice, that window that was bought for them by Sanford's error. But now the fight continues.
There's the injector. Do they find the mark here? Lord going to be worked on. Haji does fall. Heavy spin coming out, zoning them out. BLCK, 1 hit away. He finally falls. Wise grabs that one. There's the feathered airstrike coming out from Sanji. Can they grab the kill? Injector comes out on Edward, and he's taken down.
Wise is such a raid boss. Still standing in the front line, but
oh, Sanji grabbing another one. It's 3 down for Blacklist International. It's Wise and Oheb to defend the tier 1. Echo not going to have any minions, though, so for now, able to hold on to that tier 1.
2v4, even Echo knows that's not odds we want to take. Very good control for Blacklist International. They know that it's a fairer fight than what it seems.
yeah, it looked really, really good for Echo, but again, the range advantage comes out for the side of Blacklist International. If Wise is standing on the front line like that, Haji is free to rain on the feathered airstrike onto Echo, but even though Echo was the one dictating that fight, you start seeing the cracks of how they want to fight against Blacklist International. It's mainly focused on whoever is in front.
And right now, I mean, even given the kill lead that Echo has, a lot of those picks that they had early on, I mean, Blacklist is doing a good job at keeping that gold lead from going out of control, right? So if you're Echo, with this little bit of an advantage that you have, you definitely want to get more space across the map before that next Lord comes up. And that's why they're pressing so hard on this mid side. Carl Teasy going to be able to find Wise as Wise falls. Haji with the feathered airstrike here, but they're down their jungler. 30 seconds till the Lord comes up. Wise will be out just in time, but this should be a turret for Echo. They gotta be careful. Sanford goes in with the wild charge. Look at the damage coming out from the Echo Express. Edward on the run. Oh my Venus gonna flicker here under the tier 1 turret as Carl Teasy charges in. The Kaka comes out. Oh my Venus trying to buy time. Gonna fall here along with Haji plus the turret. The Echo Express is here.
Now that's nasty. Echo served up the House of Highlights on Blacklist grounds, and now they're converting into a Luminous Lord.
It was a continuous highlights put in by Echo. All of them. Carl Teasy found the angle against Wise. He used Retribution twice on that engagement. Sanford with the flicker in to take out the most important hero in the game. Oheb, he was one shot by the wall charge power of nature. I mean, two-shotted because it's two skills. So two-shotted by the Grok, and it's Echo again finding the highlights against Blacklist.
Sanford did more than redeem himself from his error in that last Lord fight. I mean, he came in, hit the Dungol on 2 dudes, and then clapped them with a power of nature, and now you see the effects of that Blade of Despair.
Yeah.
Man, I wish people could see the visualization of a Dungol. Now Carl Teasy coming in on the Wise once again. Can they find the kill here? The damage comes out. Benny Cutie able to get that one. And now Edward going to be the next focus. The guiding wind is there to help out. Lord going to be charging up here into the bottom side. Feathered airstrike to drive them back. They do get the turret here, and Echo gonna call it back for now.
This is how you want to fight for Echo. It's on your own terms. Again, the catch onto Wise. They did not expect that at all, even if you have guiding wind.
Yowie goes in with the ejector, and Oheb is deleted off the map.
It's the Prince. They got the Prince.
Echo again showing force here. Now Carl Teasy might be looking for a target himself. They're gonna drive them off this top side turret. The turret falls on the top side. Haji now going to be the focus. Able to barely get away.
Wise?
They're still going. Wise now in a bad position. Yowie flips him over with the injector. They're going to chase him down, but they're in trouble. Echo, the feathered airstrike comes down. Member after member of Blacklist fall though. And it's Benny Cutie that gets punished by Edward. But look at the base of Blacklist International. And it's Yowie trying to keep Edward away. Sanford working on the base. Is it enough? No, it is. There you go. Echo takes game 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7. How many more games this might take? What I'm for sure of is this is a grand finals matchup. Echo propelling on forward in the lead 2-1.
I just have to say, Sanford played an almost perfect game. Aside from that one mistake that he made